You gotta take your best shot. The time is now. So what are you waiting for? It's time to attack the impossible. So what will you do with the moments that you have left?
Great American rugby. Rugby is life and life is great. I'm excited to share an opportunity to partner with Great American Rugby and help grow rugby in the U.S. Sponsoring Great American Rugby gives your brand exposure to a passionate rugby community, whether through logo placements, social media promotions, product giveaways, or brand collaborations. We can find the right fit for you. Here at Great American Rugby, we know that all businesses are different, so we're open to negotiating sponsorship budgets or alternative compensation that works for both of us. If you're interested, please fill out the sponsorship interest form. It'll only take a few minutes, and I'll personally reach out to discuss the next steps. Let's build something that benefits your brand while growing rugby. Thank you for your support. Let's grow rugby together. Rugby is life and life is great. Be great.
You know you want me, baby. You know I want you too. Cause I'm your honey, man. I'm really sweet on you. Take one taste of me, girl, and I will rule your world. I wanna grow together. Let's let our love unfurl.
Beneath the pale moonlight, where we're dancing slow, I hear whispers of love, and the night soft flow. Your eyes, they sparkle like stars in the sky. In this moment with you, time just seems to pass by. In the quiet of the night, in a world so still, our hearts beat as one. In this love we fulfill. You know you want me, baby. You know I want you too. Cause I'm your honey, man. I'm really sweet on you. Take one taste of me, girl, and I will rule your world. I wanna grow together. Let's let our love unfurl. You know you want me, baby. You know I want you too. Cause I'm your honey, man. I'm really sweet on you. Take one taste of me, girl, and I will rule your world. I wanna grow together. Let's let our love unfurl. With every beat of my heart, I'm drawing closer to you. And through the seasons of time, our love will stand true. So trust me, don't fear me. Baby, please hear me. There's nobody else for me but you. Our love is never ending, it's only just beginning. And I can't wait to start with you. You know you want me, baby. You know I want you too. Cause I'm your honey, man. I'm really sweet on you. Take one taste of me, girl, and I will rule your world. I wanna grow together. Let's let our love unfurl. You know you want me, baby. You know I want you too. Cause I'm your honey, man. I'm really sweet on you. Take one taste of me, girl, and I will rule your world. I wanna grow together. Let's let our love unfurl. You know you want me, baby. You know I want you too. Cause I'm your honey, man. I'm really sweet on you. Take one taste of me, girl, and I will rule your world. I wanna grow together. Let's let our love unfurl.
Yeah, welcome back to another episode here of That's All I'm Saying. It's your boy Max Dollars, your neighborhood hoop hero, baby. And we are here to give out all the hot topics on basically all the NBA stuff right now. I want to give a special shout out to our sponsors, Steelwear Athletic Brand, the Great American Rugby, and of course, Abasi Steel, the honey man himself. Now, today is April 17th, I believe, and it's been spicy. It's been spicy in the days of the NBA. And this topic that everybody's on my page is on me about this LeBron and Jordan stuff. Listen, I understand. I get it. You love Jordan. But I'm about to break down the difference between Mike, Kobe, and LeBron. Okay? Yes, Jordan was the first. He was the first to start this whole aggressive, two-guard, athletic, going crazy, 40, 50, 60. You know, he was the one doing it the most and got the most shine. Not saying he was the first, but he got the most shine, right? And when you're the first one to get the shine, you get a lot of grace. You get a lot of opportunities to be the best. That's why he was getting all these accolades in the beginning. Because he surprised everybody with his athletic ability, his determination, his willingness to get better, right? The improvement every year to exceed himself and be better and better and better. So you got to understand, when Jordan first came into the league, he was playing against other players who had other idols, right? He played against Larry Bird. He played against Magic. He played against Joe Dumars, Grant Hill, Isaiah Thomas. The list goes on, right? The list goes on. Gary Payton, Sean Kemp, right? The list is going on and on. Clyde Drexler, on and on and on and on and on, right? The one thing that you guys have to understand, is that the people that Jordan was playing against idolized other people, right? Other greats, but they weren't as great as Michael Jordan. So you have to get this. For him, it was easy. Nobody knew his moves. Nobody knew how to stop him because nobody really studied him. He was brand new to the scene and killed it, right? That's why he had all the accolades in the beginning. Now let's fast forward to the spawns of Jordan. The spawns of Jordan is everybody in the 2000s, 2010s, and now. We are the spawns of Jordan. Why? Because all we see is Jordan. All we grew up with was Jordan. All of our coaches loved Jordan. All of the players loved Jordan. So who did we try to be like for the last 20 years? Jordan. So when Kobe came into the league, you would agree he is the closest thing to Kobe, to Jordan. Everybody believes that Kobe is the closest thing to Jordan, right? But he's playing against all Jordans. You know what I'm saying? The league is nothing but many Jordans. The only person who could achieve that to the fullest was Kobe. And some say he surpassed Jordan in the scoring, in the mentality. He didn't pass him in the rings, but everything else, Kobe surpassed him. But still, he was a carbon copy of Jordan. The only person that can surpass this was LeBron James. The only one. Because you have to understand, Jordan never played against Jordan. If Jordan played in a league full of Jordans, he wouldn't average no 30 points. Everybody knows what he's doing, right? That's why Kobe is so great, because he played in a league full of Jordans. People who idolize Jordan to the fullest and watch his moves and try to perfect them. That's why Kobe is so honored and given the grace of the second best player outside of Jordan. That's what they said, because he could emulate Jordan in a league full of Jordans. But there's one catch. He was still emulating Jordan, so you can't beat yourself. It's just impossible. Yourself knows your flaws. You're not going to up yourself. This is what it is. That's why Kobe only was able to do what he was able to do. But LeBron has to be a different breed. He has to be able to adapt and succeed, in which he did. Now, again, we all know that he didn't get 6 rings. We get that, right? But the league is different. The league is different. If the league got surprised by Michael Jordan in the late 90s and he was able to go 3 for 3, right? Do you think coaches are going to let that happen again? When you have a league full of Jordans, let's say, for instance, that Shaq was the greatest player of all time, which you can't have an argument for. Shaq is the most dominant. But let's say we gave the title to Shaq being the greatest player of all time. The league would symbolize Shaq being the greatest player. We would have more centers, power centers, bringing the ball up and dominating the paint. The game would be all paint. But that's not what happened, okay? What happened was Jordan was idolized. All spawns of Jordan came about. And then you have to have somebody greater than that to succeed it. Nobody's going to be Jordan. We know this. We know this. The 6 for 6 is probably not going to happen again. It's a phenomenon, okay? Who goes undefeated? Nobody. Some say that the NBA was rigged. Some say the NBA was rigged for Jordan. I'm not going to go into that. But we all know that the refs play a major part in this game because this is a game of luck. It's a game of chance. It's a game of strategy. And if you don't have all those on your side, you're going to lose. Now, if you don't have all those on your side and you have the ref on your side, it's a good chance you're going to win. And a lot of the times in the finals, the whistle favored the Bulls. Now, you can look at a lot of the finals with LeBron James. The whistle did not favor the Cavs, did not favor the Miami Heat. And it did not favor the Lakers when he was with the Lakers. It just doesn't. The league does not favor LeBron James because they don't want him to surpass Jordan. When he has all the attributes, he has all of the skills necessary for this, they won't allow him to do it. Now, one thing we have to keep in mind, that the world keeps going. We cannot be stuck on the 90s in the Jordan era. His era is over. It's over. We can't be stuck. We have to move on. That's why everybody here in La La Land, you have to get on the LeBron train. Because in the next 20 to 30 years, nobody will be talking about Jordan. And that's not disrespectful. That's just how it is. Because there was more phenoms before Jordan. Kareem, Dr. J, Earl Mandigo, David Thompson, right? Patrick Ewing, Hook Mitchell, all greats before Jordan, except for Patrick, same time. But all greats before Jordan, but forgotten because time moves on. So why not jump on the bandwagon of the next GOAT, which is LeBron James? We understand that he did not get 6 yet, but he will. The Lakers may get 7, and y'all know he will. And what you gonna say now? Okay? What you gonna say? Now, let's get to this NBA being rigged. It's hard to say that it's not. It's hard to say that it's not because if you have a favorite team in the finals, let's say the Lakers, the Celtics, more than likely those teams will win. If you have a superstar on the team, like the Warriors did, more than likely they're going to win. Why? Because the NBA is a business. If the fan favorite never wins, nobody will watch. So you have to let the fan favorite win most of the time. Now the problem is that when LeBron made the change to go to Miami, he quickly changed from the favorite to public enemy number 1, which messed up the NBA. Because as the golden child in Cleveland, he was going to reign supreme regardless. But he was going to be on easy street. But once he made the decision to go to Miami, all you haters start calling him soft. All you LeBron haters start calling him LaFlop. He's not soft and he doesn't flop half the time. But that's the game. You have to be over dramatic. Okay? They don't want you to fight. They don't want you to be aggressive. So you have to do the next best thing and show the refs that you got hit. It's called drama sensation. It's called drama. Okay? Let's ante up the ante, make it a spectacle, and let's get the fouls. Listen, the biggest sport in the world, what is it? Soccer, football. The biggest sport. What do they do to get calls? They over-exaggerate. They overemphasize. They cry. Why? Because the people who are making the calls are human and they have emotions. You have to trigger their emotions because they will favor you in the end. Every time. This is a psychology game. If you're just stoic and stone-faced and cold-hearted the whole time, the refs are going to think that you're just okay with it and they're not going to call you nothing. But if you play a little flair, if you fall, if you flare a little bit, give them a little action, of course the refs are going to give you the call. Now they're looking at it because, again, they're human. Okay? They're human. And a human goes off of emotion. You can't help it. So is the NBA rigged? Yes. Is all NBA games rigged? Yes. Are all basketball games rigged? Yes. Why? Because the referees initially find their favorite player, and then they find the player that they don't like. And emotionally, they go towards that. If they like you, they're going to give you the calls. If they don't like you, they're going to foul you out. Simple as that. Simple as that, people. Okay? Now, another thing that they talk about is that this load management, this new era has load management. Is it hurting the NBA? Of course it's hurting the NBA. Of course, load management is not helping anybody. Why? Because the people who play the longest and all the time have durability. If you get hurt, you get fixed and healed, and then you start playing again to build up your durability. That's why the load management doesn't work. Because if you're not durable, every time you get hurt, you sit out, or you're sitting out every couple of games, you're more likely to not come back and get hurt again. Your body's not used to it. That's why all the old heads are calling this new era soft, because they're crying about minutes. They're crying about time management. They're playing too much. There's no such thing as playing too much. The game isn't even physical like that anymore, and they're crying about playing too much. And it's not even because of LeBron. This is because Kawhi Leonard. LeBron plays every game almost for 25 years. What do you want? This is the NBA's issue. They need to get rid of the time management, like which they're doing, and making players play longer and harder. It's just what it is, because the competition has to come back. If the NBA allows us to have a couple fights, I think me and DLC talked about this last week. The NBA should adopt the hockey rules and have a fight box. Okay? If you get into an altercation in the NBA and you want to throw hands, they should give you an option. Do you want the flagrant foul, or do you want to go to the fight box? And in that fight box, you and the guy fight for a good minute. Get it out. Get it out. Everybody can watch. Get it out. First person to fall, take him out the box. Okay? Because that's the point. Get your emotion out, get your aggression out, and go back in the game. Okay? Now, if you don't want to go into the fight box, take the flagrant foul. If you're scared of the guy, take the flagrant foul. It's fine. But if you mean what you say, and you say what you mean, let's go to the fight box. 30 seconds to a minute. Let's duke it out. Because all that stuff you talking about on the court, it don't matter. That's all for show. Let's go to the fight box. Okay? Let's go to the fight box. We're not even going to give you a foul. We're just going to throw a flag. Fight box. Right there. That's what the NBA needs. A little innovation. Okay? Let's adopt the hockey rule. Let's duke it out. Ain't going to be no more malice in the palace. Nah, we're going to control this. Ain't no more fighting on the court. No. Fight box. Call it even Steven. Right? Let me see here. Now, a question was asked to me the other day. The Knicks are one of the most favorite franchises ever. Why aren't they winning? They're at the top of the list, just like LA, just like Boston. Fan favorites. Okay. Ideal place to go. But why don't they win? And I'll tell you why. Because the ownership cares more about ticket sales and merchandise than they do about winning championships, because winning championships costs money. You have to pay for a superstar to come, the right superstar, in their prime to come, and then you have to put pieces around them in order for them to flourish. Every superstar that they get is either past their prime or not in their prime, not a superstar. Jalen Brunson is a superstar, yes, but is he going to win them a championship? Probably not. Karl Anthony Towns, is he a superstar? Will they help win a championship? Probably not. Who they need to get is a Joker, a Giannis, an Anthony Davis. No. I'm sorry, Anthony Edwards, a Kyrie, right? A LeBron James. Why not? Okay, a Ja Morant. Somebody that is high profile. Somebody that can generate attention and excitement. Somebody that is going to bring the city out and bring them back. I suggest that New York actually just recruit people from New York. If New York is the mecca of basketball and all the best players come from New York, then they should just have nothing but New York players hoop for New York Knicks. See how they win. Let the New York aggression come out, because that's all that's missing. You don't got nobody from the home crowd. You had Melo come, but you had Melo come too late. If Melo would have came in his real prime and you put the pieces around him seriously, you definitely would have got a championship. Yes, he had Stoudemire. Yes, he had J.R. Smith. He had a great team. But you need more. You need more. Okay? Excuse me. And also this this comparison between Steph and LeBron, whose era is more impactful? Let's be honest here. Steph actually ruined the game of basketball. Let's be honest. Steph Curry ruined the game of basketball at this moment in time, because the NBA has, let's say, they spotlighted the three-point shot as a main and number one focus, when it's not. A three-point shot is a great shot when used effectively. But if it's used too much, you get what we got now. You can blame Steph Curry for that, because being so amazing and making all the shots from three, having a great efficiency and got the crowd going crazy, the NBA thought that this was the right way to go. So analytics say, hey, shoot more threes. Coaches say, hey, shoot more threes, play faster. But if everybody does that and everybody doesn't shoot like Steph, you get a lot of misses. You get a lot of bricks. You get a lot of boring games. And that's what the NBA is now. If the NBA did not accept three ball like they did and change the way of playing, the game would be more exciting. You would have more LeBrons out here going to the cup, dunking, two-point shots, focusing on more higher efficiency than rather just shooting threes. Kevin Durant, his style of game is the ideal way of playing the game of basketball. Two-point Jesus. That's all you got to do. Mid-range. Because that's your bread and butter. Mid-range, in and out. That's what they teach you. You start in and you work your way out. You don't start out and work your way in, because now you don't have any rhythm. You work your way in, then you work your way out. That's why Steph Curry has ruined the game, because all he does, and he's a great floater. His two game is amazing, yes, but the NBA only emphasizes his three-point shot, which is dynamic. We know he's the greatest shooter of all time, yes. But being the greatest shooter of all time, you still have ruined the game of basketball for the NBA. Now, whose era is better, LeBron or Steph? Effectively, it's LeBron's. But in everybody's eyes, they say Steph. Because all the kids are shooting number threes. Eventually, the NBA is going to have to change a couple of these rules. I know that they're trying to implement a 4-point play. They're changing the rules for the All-Star game. That's not the game. That's not what we need to do, okay? Adam Silver, this is what you need to do. What you need to do is raise the rim to 11 feet, okay? Hear me out. Widen the courts just a smidge. Make the courts bigger, heighten the rim. We're going to have a lot of misses, and we're going to have a lot of tired kids in the beginning. I get this. It's not going to be pretty, but hear me out. Just like when the game of basketball first got created, they put the rim at 10 feet. Back then, it was impossible for people to dunk on 10 feet. So they had to practice. And as time kept moving, athleticism caught up, and you start to see a lot of high-flying movements. But it took some time. In that time frame, the love of the game grew because you saw fundamentals, you saw team ball, you saw consistency, you saw a lot of aggression playing basketball the correct way because you don't have the athletic ability. So you have to set picks, you have to roll, you have to make your open shots, you got to make your layups. There's no dunking. So if we change the rules and raise the rim to 11 feet, it's going to cut it in half. Half the people ain't going to be dunking no more because 11 feet ain't no hoe. And if we're shooting at 11 feet, a lot of them threes ain't going in either. So you're going to be forced to go in and out. It's forcing the players to get back to the fundamentals. We have to get back to the fundamentals of the game because right now, it's the wild, wild west. Everybody out there is just doing their own thing. Shooting crazy shots. Filleting, finger roll, jelly roll. It's fun. It's fine. But they need more difficulty. The game is too easy. Everybody is 6'5" and up. If you're 6'5" and up with athleticism, you're going to be able to dunk. It's simple. So let's raise the rim to 11, make it more difficult, and watch the game become more interesting. It's very simple, people. Very simple. Adam Silver, if you need me, call me. Okay? Number is 515-599-1687. Call me. I got some ideas. Other than that, the game is great. It's going to get better. We're going to see who's the new superstar. And I have a point for you. The new NBA right now, the new NBA, in the face of the NBA, it's going to be Jason Tatum. Everybody's saying it's going to be Luka. No. It's going to be Jason Tatum. Why is it going to be Jason Tatum? I'll tell you why. He's already with a historic franchise. He's already won a championship. He's already went through turmoil, right? Everybody's already doubted him. Everybody thinks he's not the guy. Everybody thinks one thing about Jason Tatum, but the one thing that we know, at any given time, he can give you 40. He's unstoppable. He's just nice. And it seems like he's just a nice guy. But that's turning. If you've been watching him this year, his aggression level is up higher. His efficiency is higher. He's scoring at a rapid rate. The team is doing great. There's no reason why he should not be the face of the NBA. It's just that people are assuming that they don't like him because of the Jaylen Brown stuff. Jaylen Brown will get traded. It's already in the works. He's going to get his own team probably by next year. Jason Tatum will be on his own for Boston, okay? Then he will be the face of the league. And as the face of the league, you will see a different type of style coming. 2-point shots. Post move, fadeaways. More of a Kobe look. More of a Jordan again. But we're going back to that era. And little did you know, we're probably going to have some more postmen coming in the league too. More dominant forces. Because you can't shoot threes all day. Especially if you're widening out the lanes, making it wider, pulling back the three-point line. It's not going to happen. Jason Tatum is a new face of the league. And he will be the new face of the league next year, I guarantee you. Once LeBron leaves, it's not going to be Luka. It's going to be the Lakers. I mean, it's going to be Jason Tatum. The only reason why Luka is in the Lakers right now is a scheme. They're trying to take over Europe. The best way for the NBA to take over Europe is to have one of their marquee players on one of the marquee teams. What is the biggest team in the NBA right now? The Lakers. Who plays for the Lakers? The face of the league right now, LeBron James. What better opportunity does the Lakers have to become international even more when having the current face, and the current NBA's greatest player on your team with one of the up-and-coming stars of the league as well? Yes, he's a bona fide hooper. He's a bona fide star already. But with LeBron's help, he's going to be even more powerful. He's going to be Ronaldo of the NBA. He's probably already there now. But being for the Lakers, they're going international. I guarantee you that they're going to have some more teams in different countries coming soon. And the NBA games, is going to be worldwide. And once it becomes worldwide, then we're going to see some real basketball. If they combine the EuroLeague and the NBA, oh my gosh. We're going to see who really can hoop. All that athleticism that we have in the NBA, it might go away. Because players are going to have to be a little bit more fundamental. Because if you're going overseas to play basketball, those refs are not going to be favor to the NBA players. And vice versa. If the overseas players come over here to play ball, the refs here are not going to favor them as well. So the game is going to have to change. And a lot of things are going to be different here coming soon. A lot of things are going to be different coming soon. Now, super teams. Are super teams ruining the NBA? The answer is no. There's been super teams this whole time. Nobody just cared until LeBron started doing it. Once LeBron started doing it, now everybody cares and says, no, you can't do that. You can't have a super team. It's unfair. But super teams has been in the league since the beginning of time. Just because the ownership was able to draft the great players one by one every time doesn't mean they weren't building a super team. They just did it through the draft. The only thing LeBron is doing is trading himself in free agency and in his contract, allowing him to move where he wants and waiting for somebody else to be available so that they can do the same thing. It's not like he's forcing somebody to get their contract just to come play with him. No. All these people that came and played with him were out their contract. Free agent, had the ability to leave, and they did. And why did they leave? Because the guarantee of playing with LeBron James, you can get a championship. Only reason why Kevin Durant didn't go to the Miami Heat, because they wanted to beat LeBron, which is the game of basketball. I want to beat the best. So I go with the next people who I think are closest to beating him, and we go win. That's basketball, people. You have to be with greats in order to be great. Kevin Durant isn't soft for going to the Warriors after he lost to them. No, he's smart. Go team up with somebody who you know is good. You do it in high school, you do it in college now. You see what they're doing in the transfer portal. They're leaving, they're bouncing. Are these kids soft? No. They're trying to win. And that's the name of the game. All y'all complain about these championships. LeBron doesn't have 6 championships, so he can't be the GOAT. Okay. But we're not talking about championships. Championships are a team individual award or a team award. Being the greatest player has nothing to do with championships. Being the GOAT has nothing to do with that. It's an eye test. I can tell that you're better at certain things and a little bit more dominant for a longer period of time. So you're better. It's simple. I don't understand where this confusion is coming from. Oh, he didn't win 6 rings. Okay. What does the eye test tell you? The eye test tells you that he is faster, stronger, jumps higher, better intelligence, just on worse teams, and still doing the same stuff that Jordan was doing. The only thing he doesn't do is win the championships. But that's because of the team. And I know you say you blame, LeBron doesn't get no blame. Of course he gets the blame. He's the lead of the team. But you can't do everything by yourself. Jordan didn't do everything by himself. He didn't average a double-double. He wasn't all the time sticking the best offensive player on the team. No. It was Pippen. It was Rodman. You know? It was a lot of other players, you know. Bill Cartwright. It's a lot of other players that had other responsibilities that allowed Jordan to flourish in his role. LeBron does not have that luxury. I'm sorry, people. And today's NBA is a lot different than back then. Again, today's NBA are all spawns of Jordan. Jordan never played against himself. And if he played against himself, he would not average 30. Simple. He wouldn't. Let me see here. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to take a quick commercial break. Play some Honey Man.
You know you want me, baby. You know I want you too. Cause I'm your honey man. I'm really sweet on you. Take one taste of me, girl, and I will rule your world. I wanna grow together. Let's let our love unfurl.
Beneath the pale moonlight, where we're dancing slow, I hear whispers of love, and the night's all low. Your eyes, they sparkle like stars in the sky. In this moment with you, time just seems to pass by. In the quiet of the night, in a world so still, our hearts beat as one. In this love we fulfill. You know you want me, baby. You know I want you too. Cause I'm your honey man. I'm really sweet on you. Take one taste of me, girl, and I will rule your world. I wanna grow together. Let's let our love unfurl. You know you want me, baby. You know I want you too. Cause I'm your honey man. I'm really sweet on you. Take one taste of me, girl, and I will rule your world. I wanna grow together. Let's let our love unfurl. With every beat of my heart, I'm drawing closer to you. And through the seasons of time, our love will stand true. So trust me, don't fear me. Baby, please hear me. There's nobody else for me but you. Our love is never ending. It's only just beginning. And I can't wait to start with you. You know you want me, baby. You know I want you too. Cause I'm your honey man. I'm really sweet on you. Take one taste of me, girl, and I will rule your world. I wanna grow together. Let's let our love unfurl. You know you want me, baby. You know I want you too. Cause I'm your honey man. I'm really sweet on you. Take one taste of me, girl, and I will rule your world. I wanna grow together. Let's let our love unfurl. You know you want me, baby. You know I want you too. Cause I'm your honey man. I'm really sweet on you. Take one taste of me, girl, and I will rule your world. I wanna grow together. Let's let our love unfurl.
All right. We are back. We are back for That's All I'm Saying. And we actually have some beautiful, lovely guests that are joining me on the show right now. And ladies, could you introduce yourself?
I guess I'll go first. My name Cook. How y'all doing?
What's up, Cook?
And my name is Damo Rains in the building.
Damo.
What's the
Okay.
word?
Damo.
Yes.
And I am AK. What is the word?
What's up,
What's
ladies?
up,
Ladies,
what's
what's
up,
up? What's up? We
what's
appreciate
up?
y'all having us on. I mean, I appreciate y'all coming on.
Yes, I appreciate you
Blessed to
having
be
us.
here.
Of course. How y'all day going?
Very great.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's going good. We're
Good kicking.
yeah, we've been kicking with AK a little bit
Definitely
today.
kicking
You
with
know.
AK.
Oh no, for sure. When I walked in on y'all, cause y'all was on the show before,
Mhm.
y'all seemed like y'all was having a good time.
We
Yes.
we was
Yeah,
getting down to
great
the root
time.
of
I see.
some problems.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
AK has her own podcast.
Yes. At what's your hours? 7 to 8.
7 to 8.
7 to 8 on Thursday.
7 to 8
Yep.
on
Tune
Thursday.
in.
Right before you,
Yeah.
actually.
Right before.
Yeah.
Right before.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
So
that's
if you catching him, just come in a little more earlier.
Yeah. See what I'm talking about.
yeah, get a little girl talk, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
A little girl
Period.
talk, a little
Chit-chat.
something. Yeah.
Yep.
So
Girl talk, music talk. Yeah.
Yeah.
Everything talk.
Because we
Yeah.
all make music.
Factual.
oh word.
Yeah.
Everybody make music here. Damo, you too.
Yeah.
You rap?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Everybody do
Yeah.
their own thing. Good
I ain't
thing.
even know. Listen, that we
Yeah.
might have to have a cipher or something. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, now.
Like it's possible.
It is
You know what I'm
It is
saying? It is
possible.
always possible. But listen, let's jump into a quick topic real quick, ladies.
Cool.
Okay.
Okay.
Y'all from St. Louis?
Yes.
Everybody from St. Louis?
Yep. Well,
For the most part.
What's
I
the
mean,
most?
I ain't from St. Louis either.
For the most part, yeah. Like, so I was born here in St. Louis for sure.
Uh-huh.
Along of my adolescent years, I was raised in Buffalo, New York.
Okay.
Came back, you know what I'm saying?
These are
Been
the
back
white
and
folks.
forth. Yeah.
Buffalo, that's cold as shit out
Yeah,
there.
it's cold as fuck.
God
Don't know
damn.
shit
It's
about
cold
no
as fuck.
buffalo.
Nah.
except
Yeah,
me.
y'all don't know nothing about no winter time.
Nah.
Goddamn me, like this shit is
I
easy
can't
work.
take
This
the
is a
winter
cake
time
out here.
This is easy work out
Nah,
here.
This
Oh, I
winter
can't take it.
wasn't that bad to me though.
Nah, we haven't had any bad winters here in St. Louis in a long time. Like this last one was worse than
It's been a while. Yeah.
than you know the last couple of years or what have you. But
yeah.
you know,
Nah,
and that shit ain't shit still.
Nah, I feel that. I'm from Ohio, from Toledo, right?
Okay.
And I'm real close to Detroit.
Yeah.
So I get all that from New York, and you know what I'm saying,
Yeah.
like all that
Yeah.
wind coming down too. So I
Yeah.
feel you. Like it ain't really nothing here. Like you can,
Yeah,
it ain't
it's
nothing.
nothing.
It ain't
Yeah,
nothing.
It's nothing. It's just cold as fuck.
It's just
like
cold.
it be cold as fuck. Like I
And
can't
I'm just
even
spoiled.
fake
I
it.
just still, I'm mad at every little snow that drops.
No, bro, I'm too cold. I mean, skinny for that.
You gotta
Hey.
bundle up.
Hey, I'm
That's a
a
bundle
BBW
up.
and I be freezing too.
Nah, straight up.
It might be our iron or
Then I
something.
get
Nah,
hot.
it be cold as fuck, man.
I be freezing.
It
I'm
do.
not even gonna stunt.
It
My
do.
layers ain't layering.
I'm hollering.
Next best thing is to move. I'm trying to get up out of here
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm definitely like a Florida girl.
for sure.
Yeah.
Period.
Dang,
I
all
can
that
see
water
me
and
in
stuff.
Florida.
that
I love
I be thinking
Miami.
about.
Miami
But
is
I can't swim.
Miami is like a second.
Woo, Miami is the shit.
We
The
should-
vibe, the people,
Yeah.
the atmosphere. I love Miami.
Yeah.
So what's
That is my vibe.
what's something that you do in Miami that everybody should do?
I think the most like memorable and like phenomenal thing is just to go to the beaches. Like
I agree.
that beach, the sand,
And it's
just
free.
to
Yeah.
dig your feet in that sand and to it's salt water like a motherfucker. Don't get me wrong, that shit is nasty and don't drink it.
Yeah.
And please protect your eyes.
But it's beautiful.
But it's beautiful. Like it's a experience.
And
Yeah.
It's an experience, and
If
then
you
just
catch-
like the people there, like the
Seem like they nicer,
energy.
ain't it?
Yeah,
I mean, when
yeah.
we was turned.
Very
we had gone on
welcoming.
the yacht, went out,
Period.
and then they was turning us up on the
Period.
yacht. I
Yes.
was like, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was fire.
Yes.
I fucked with Miami.
No,
Yes.
Miami's
Yeah.
fun. Miami's fun. I've been there a few times. Jet skiing. The
That's
Fountain
fire.
Blue. Y'all been to the Fountain Blue?
Yes.
Yeah. Get a little
Yes.
turn. You
Yes.
feel me? Like it's
Hella
fun.
turn.
Miami's cool, but it's
Yeah.
only for me. It's just a temporary thing. I can't.
Yeah.
I can't be there. I don't think I could live there.
Yeah,
You know.
that's
I
a
could-
dream wish.
I could.
I could.
You could?
I could do it. I could do it.
The water.
I can do it. It's
Where-
exciting.
Where would you
It's
live? Would you
fun.
live across the bridge?
I
Because
would
it's two different
live-
places.
Yeah.
Would you be on the other side of the bridge, or you gonna be on Miami Beach?
Nah, I want to be on Miami Beach.
Of course.
I want to be on Miami Beach. I want to like wake up, yawn, brush my teeth, wash my face, goddamn me, and like step outside my balcony and see that shit. Like,
Nah, for sure.
and see the people
sounds
and
beautiful.
the palm trees and the water. Like,
Ah,
it's beautiful.
You already manifest this, huh?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, she
see it.
going there.
Hell
I'm
yeah.
telling
I
you.
love it.
I
I love
see
it.
it
I love
already.
it. I'm passionate about it. I love it.
Any other places, ladies? Or anywhere else y'all want to go?
Mm.
I want to go everywhere, but to live, I gotta do my research on that.
Yeah, I understand. I'm trying to go to Phoenix.
Phoenix,
That's
yeah.
where I wanna
go.
Arizona, like
Yeah.
I've never been to Arizona, but I
definitely
hear
I
a
heard
lot
that's
of
a
good
good
things
place to
about
go,
it.
though.
Yeah, I hear a lot of good things about it,
Yeah.
for sure.
Arizona's,
sure.
Arizona's fun. That's where I want to be. Just because of the heat. I can't do this cold no more.
Oh
Yeah.
I
God,
can't
like
do it. I'd rather
that's
burn.
what I was
Sick
just
of
gonna say. Like I'm a summer baby,
I don't
so
know dry though.
I love like warm weather. Like this shit. Even now, like you know, we in April, it's springtime. You know, rain,
Yeah.
up and down weather, what have you. But that shit is not comfortable. Like I want the heat. I want the fucking 85, 90 degrees.
Yes.
Goddamn me. I want
I
the
miss
booty
it.
shorts and the belly shirts. Goddamn me.
I ain't
Like,
got to guess what I'm going to put on today.
I want the
No, for real.
comfortableness.
Yeah, I just want to be out there.
Like
huh?
let's live.
Yeah, we
Yeah, I just
do.
wanna be some-
I'm ready
Yeah,
I just
to be
wanna-
back out there.
Comfortable, for real. Just let me
Yeah.
be myself.
No, I understand.
Period.
I understand.
Period. That's all I'm saying.
Now, have you guys seen the Pop the Balloon series?
Hell yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
I
We
love
was just
that.
talking about that.
Yeah, it's on there?
actually.
No,
Yeah,
for
talking
real.
about
We
it.
was,
Yeah.
We were just talking about that.
We're talking about doing one.
Yeah, y'all
Yeah.
should. I mean, it would be fun,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
It's hella like entertaining.
Yeah.
Like for me, like I'm not, you know.
Would you pop the balloon every time, like first time somebody come out? Or
Yeah, I'm already taken, so I'm popping balloons on every nigga.
Well, you ain't
Right,
going on
you
the
don't
show.
even need- right.
I mean,
Say
I will
for
be a
instance-
host.
Say for
I think
instance,
I'd be
y'all
a great
wasn't
host,
together.
I think so too.
Let's say,
Yeah.
for instance, nobody had a man. I don't got no woman, right?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
You see how quickly people be popping these balloons. Like they don't get
Quickly.
niggas,
They
no
get too
chance.
quick.
Yeah, they don't
Yeah.
give a fuck.
Would y'all be popping that quick, or would y'all give it a chance? Like,
It
I wouldn't be
depends.
popping
Say-
that quick.
Yeah.
I wouldn't.
It
be.
depends.
Not that quick, but I'll say if it needs to be pop quick, it
I'm
will.
gonna pop it.
but y'all don't know. Y'all
But
going
I'm
off
saying,
appearance.
But you could
Yeah,
just
but-
tell sometimes.
But that's big. Appearance
Sometimes
is
you
big.
could just tell, like.
But for who though? Go ahead.
Appearance should be big for everybody.
No, I was just saying sometimes you could just tell off like how people present themselves.
Exactly.
Themselves, how they dress themselves, how they talk, and how they address me.
Exactly.
So,
Period.
so I seen a gentleman come on there.
Not judge you as a person altogether, but
I mean, first thing is appearance. I get
Yeah.
that. You know,
Yeah.
it's what you see. I get
Yeah.
that.
You never get a second chance to make a first impression.
That's true. But my third, fourth, and fifth impression is gonna outweigh my first because if I got this
Yeah.
game and I'm spitting it on your ass, you gonna say this nigga ugly, but he's smooth.
And that's okay, but
if you say smooth,
it's still not desirable.
if you say some smooth shit, I'm like, that was smooth.
And see
But
me,
you know,
I'm a wait.
But
Yeah.
if it,
Yeah,
but
but
at the
I'ma
same
wait.
time, it ain't
I'm gonna
that.
wait
it ain't
it out
about
because
like
I'm
how
so
they look all the
curious.
time.
See, you gotta, you
I'm a
have
little
to give
curious,
somebody an
so I'm
I'm not,
opportunity to
I'm
blow
not
it
saying
themselves.
like ugly or cute, but if you can't like pull yourself together and be presentable,
Yes, yeah.
like what are we talking about? Like no,
Like
that shit's
slouch,
stupid.
like-
yeah, like no,
like
you
dirty.
wrinkled, like it's stains
Shoes
on your shirt.
leaning.
You know what I mean? Like come on, bro. Like no, ain't no way. Like I don't give a fuck what you say. You ain't say whatever you want to say.
I don't think nobody.
But
would
I
come
can't
on.
step outside with you, bro. You can't look good with me. Ain't
Okay.
no way.
What if
I
you-
do have my preferences though. Like me personally, I don't want no dude that got no super tight skinny jeans and then a big oversized tee on it.
Does that go together?
Mm-mm.
That's what they do nowadays.
Some dudes be doing that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I guess they gonna.
that's
get that
just
balloon
like
pop.
that's just like an example of
Pop.
like a preference. Yeah,
Yeah.
like no, I'm cool for real. You might have been a great person. We could be great friends.
So instead of popping it
Great
when he get to
friends.
me,
Uh-huh.
I would ask him.
Why?
No, I would ask him, "Can I dress you?"
Yeah, okay.
Oh.
Okay.
Now,
See.
if
Okay, period.
if they are flexible enough to let me
Period.
put that shit on them,
You
Yeah,
paying for
I
it?
think
Okay,
I
Yeah.
can. I can
Okay.
definitely pay for it. Yeah.
Everybody
Okay.
is definitely buildable.
On the day,
Exactly.
yeah, I can
Yeah,
pay for
everybody
it.
is
Okay.
buildable.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
Give me an
That's
opportunity.
But you gotta at least
You right. You right.
have what I need.
That's a great perspective.
You
Ain't it?
when
What
I
I'm
put it
saying
on you,
is
you
that
gotta
is-
wear.
that is a great
You know what I'm
perspective.
saying?
You gotta
And
wear
that
it
is
when
a
I put
wonderful
it
You
on.
still
way
gotta
of thinking
have
about
something.
The swag.
The foundation
The
has to be
confidence.
there.
Man,
The confidence.
I seen a man come out there. He said his name, and all the balloons got popped.
Bop, bop,
Pop,
bop,
pop, pop,
bop,
pop. He
bop,
said,
bop.
"Damn, is it the name?"
What was his
It
name?
was like James or some shit.
It's
He's
Marge,
like,
gotta
"Bro,"
go.
he's like, Cause I'm short. He walked up. Hey, I'm James. Pop, 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 pop. He was like, "Damn."
I'm
I was
out.
like, is it because I'm
Man.
short? Is it because of the name? Like they ain't
He
give
was
a-
short.
He was short.
He was short.
He was short.
be
but-
getting
That's
on there to
probably
It
what
was
play.
got
it was
popped.
it was because he was short.
It had to be.
Girls don't like short
Short
guys.
dudes, for real.
Nah. I need somebody that's gonna tower over me
Yeah,
and that's
I
gonna protect me
definitely-
and make me feel like
At least.
yeah.
Yeah,
Come
so
here,
you're
girl.
lucky
Your
you're not
chin
short in here
I
right
see
now
it.
If
because
your chin could
if you was short
hit my
right now,
head,
this
I'm
would be
cool.
uncomfortable for you.
Bashing.
Sorry, Tory Lanez.
Bashing.
Hollering.
What'd you say?
Tori.
Nah, I'm rambling. I was like, if your chin can at least hit somewhere on my forehead, we cool.
I don't know.
Because that dynamic
so
goes both ways.
does it?
I mean, if my chin hitting your forehead, that means
You taller than me, and that's what I want you to be.
That
exactly.
means-
But that
and
the-
you should feel superior and like manly,
But
and I
see-
should feel like submissive and like womanly.
I have a
like,
sister that's
know what I'm
actually
saying?
6 feet tall
Yeah.
though.
Yeah,
So
I do.
you gotta have a tall dude.
she gotta have a tall dude, but tall dudes are limited now. Cause tall dudes won't.
And it's
short
some
women.
it's some short guys that prefer a tall woman.
True.
So-
that is true. It's fuck.
Yeah. So
That is
dang.
true.
I mean,
And my thing is, I see your length of your legs, but how tall are you for real as a man?
Oh.
Not
Oh.
not that, not
I
that.
mean,
Oh,
listen.
somewhere
listen.
else.
I'm not talking about that.
Every time
I'm gonna tell you what's
That's
tall.
all-
Hold on,
Stand
I
up
thought we
in
was
that.
going somewhere else.
Stand up in it.
Period.
I wasn't talking about that
Period.
though.
But if you say that to a guy, he will show you.
I mean, in a
You'll
way
find out.
of
If they pull it out that quick,
no.
Whoa! Time out.
that
All
one.
y'all shit already out. What you want?
Mhm.
Ain't your ass titties out already?
Mine is not.
No.
Shit, right now they is.
No, they not.
You crazy?
Hey, this only a little bit. If I pull my titty out, boy, you gonna start breathing fast. Okay,
All
you ain't gonna be able to take no lie to take the
Actually,
test
see, when
because this
women-
is so much small
See,
of a
when
amount
women-
of.
anything
is
a woman
nothing.
put on, you really gonna be able to see any type of something.
That's the
she
clothes.
got
Because
going
we're
on.
Cause that's the clothes.
Because we're curvaceous.
And I didn't even know that
like,
was
no,
out,
no,
but
it's
That's what men look
It's
for.
okay.
It's because of the clothes y'all wear, not y'all in particular, but that's the clothes that they make.
Yeah,
All the clothes y'all they make for women are very
curvature.
thank you, informative. They want to
Yeah,
show they showing everything
That's
off.
not true.
What? You crazy?
That is not true.
You comfortable?
I
with
mean,
that?
is
if we
all
walk
of the-
around with
yeah, I'm hella
gowns, but
comfortable.
you still gonna see
I'm hella
somebody,
comfortable.
you know, breast print or
Exactly.
something.
Exactly.
Even with a gown,
Okay, boom.
all I'm
That's
saying,
fine.
all I'm saying is that there's no
How
men
could you
clothes
hide
out
it?
here.
you can't.
How could you hide
You
it?
can't.
You can't hide
How
it.
many men?
A
I mean,
gown,
there-
what you gonna
You
wear?
still gonna
I'm
even
just
see.
saying.
What I'm gonna wear? I already wear a big size.
I know.
What size
What
I
you
gotta
say?
No,
get?
what I'm
I was about to say with a
Yeah.
gown, if a woman wear the gown, you still gonna be able to probably see her breast prints or her booty prints if it's big or if it's just small all around, it's just gonna look straight. But if she got some fixture to her body for real, it's gonna
Period.
poke either way, gown,
Period.
of course.
covered.
It doesn't matter
But
what
what
you
I-
wear.
But what I'm saying is on the man aspect,
Okay.
right? How are we supposed to let y'all know what we got?
You don't need to.
What you mean?
Them
No, I'm
gray,
saying,
them gray slits.
You gotta,
That's all y'all.
you gotta tap
Them
me on my
bracelets.
shoulder and go to the corner.
That's-
And
Them
I'm just playing. I'm just
bracelets.
playing.
I'm trying to let y'all know
Them
that
gray
y'all
sweatpants.
y'all got an advantage because y'all.
We all got an advantage.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all clothes let y'all
gon-
show
you
what y'all
gon'
got.
show-
Ain't nothing that's showing us unless
or
we take
you
our shirt
gonna
off.
grow.
That's it. And then if we
They nasty.
hold on, Dama, what you say?
I'm hollering.
You nasty. I heard
I'm
that.
hollering.
She said either you
I
gonna
heard
grow
that.
or show or some shit.
I mean, it's
Show or
possi-
grow-
It's
grow or
poss-
show
That's
it.
the
I
whole
don't know.
point.
Are you sure? Are you growing?
Okay.
See, but that's what I'm trying to tell you. Let him
What
pull
are
him
we
out.
doing?
Let him
Great
see what he do.
sweat.
I
We
was
ain't
about
tryna
to say,
prove
but
his
you know,
point.
shorts.
women
I
are
know.
like the more sought after type thing, like by men. It's like
I want to see.
But why though?
You said why? Because
Because of
men
because of
men
the
are
clothes.
predator, like not predators, but
It's true.
not. I don't know what's the word
It's
for.
hella true.
It's true. We're predators.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We eat what we kill.
Savages.
Yeah,
we go for what we want.
y'all go for the prey, and then the prey supposed to look good.
Exactly. But the prey don't matter if you have on.
It don't always.
Yeah, it don't.
Because you can be
No,
fugly.
I said it's
with
supposed
the,
to.
With the
It's
boom,
supposed
boom,
to.
bow.
It's supposed to.
It
with
really
the
don't even
hips
matter.
and
It don't
the
even, it really
vultures
don't even matter the
and the
clothes.
A lot of men are vultures too.
It don't even matter the clothes.
Yeah.
Most
You
of the
see
time.
through that.
Yeah, it's imagination.
Most of the men
Yeah.
are vouchers.
Listen, it don't matter.
Most of them.
It don't matter.
Nah, it don't matter.
You can wear a big gown or you can wear
They
skimpy.
know.
We
True,
gonna
because
see
that's
it.
They
in your
made a
nature.
picture.
To imagine.
Yeah.
That's in your nature.
Of course.
To desire.
But that's what I'm trying to tell y'all from the jump. This pop the
To
balloon. The niggas should
desire.
be able to put that. What's up? This is what I'm working with. Pop this.
I agree.
Pop this.
I agree.
On mine,
I don't even
Yeah,
want
yeah,
to
we-
go on that show anyways.
I think
well,
it's
you ain't
hella-
got no
I think
choice.
it's
You the
hella
host.
funny. And I think it's fun.
You gotta come on there.
Especially like when the
I don't
celebrities
care.
doing
They can
this
pull
shit.
it out.
Like,
I don't give it.
like the
Let me
Lucy
see.
joints and
At this point.
that one
Yeah.
dude.
Because I'm
I
tired
don't
of being
want- I
surprised.
wanna be
that
Exactly.
one bald
Let it
head
all
dude.
hang out. Shit, fuck
Yeah,
it.
that
show
shit
me.
funny as hell.
I can put on a little glove, little black gloves.
What you need black?
What's up on that?
Yeah, you gotta. You
I'm
gotta
just
be,
playing. I
you
don't
gotta
wanna
be
do
the
all of that.
person that's interviewing everybody.
There should be they should be a qualification, right? Let's say for instance when you writing it out, right? Height,
I agree.
weight,
Yeah.
length.
Period.
And then women, height,
don't
weight,
bring
breast, ass,
no-
all that stuff. Let a nigga know, shit. Let me see what you got so you can see what I got.
I mean,
You
right?
feel me?
Yeah.
My list says I'm
My-
6'5".
Our list would be a lot longer than y'all's.
It don't matter. You looking
It
for
do
one.
matter.
You looking
That
for two.
matters
You
a
looking
lot.
for. You looking for two numbers.
That
The
You
matters
put
a
height.
too much on the balloon pop.
I'm just saying. I'm looking for qualifications.
I
Listen,
need appearances and brains right now. I'll
Right.
figure everything
listen.
else
all
out.
that you gon' that's
Man,
first
fuck all
appearance.
that. I don't
What
care.
I'm saying
I
is
don't
the
need you to be
resume-
smart. I'm already smart. I'm notary.
Nah,
I
I
do
need
your
my nigga to be
taxes.
smart.
I don't
be
need no
smart.
nigga to
I
be
don't need no
smart.
dumb niggas.
I don't need you to
Like,
think
come
too
on.
much.
Listen,
I don't
that's
need.
up-
I
that's
don't
up
need
to
that.
you. All I'm saying
I'm tired
is
of
that-
y'all thinking. Y'all be thinking in the wrong
Nobody
kind of way.
paid
way.
them to think no way.
Nope.
Listen,
I don't
let's
need you to
talk
think.
though.
I need you to drive good. I need you to get me there.
Give me the point A to point
But
B.
please don't be thinking about nothing but me. I don't need you to think.
This is what I'm
What you was
saying.
finna say?
This is what I'm saying, right? To get on the show, you got to fill out the qualifications. If my qualifications meet your qualifications, then you know what we here for. The next thing is if you like me, if you see me. On paper, I fit.
Okay, so we got to get this paper.
So I'm trying to tell you.
I'm gonna
You
tell
gotta
you
get
what
the
this
paper.
sound like.
What this sound
What it
like?
sound like? I'm hollering.
Somebody looking for a sperm donor.
Hey, that's what we all looking for. We looking
Hey.
for help.
I don't
Sound
want.
You want a
sperm
dog?
I
donor
don't
I don't want
sponsorship.
damn. I don't want
I
damn
agree.
other kid.
Huh?
You can miss me with the children.
Well, you see, you probably
It's
passed that.
companionship for me. Like that's different.
I don't know. I want to get with somebody to grow the.
Well,
be
you're
something.
different. Like you have
Yeah, you
time,
only 7.
baby. I'm well
got
past all
time.
of that bullshit.
Yeah.
Like, nah.
I'm gonna tell you what happened.
I'm hollering.
Oh, what
Tell
happened?
us what happened.
What happened? You got
You
your
started.
Cook.
You
Yeah.
gotta finish. it.
Cook.
All right, I'm gonna tell you what happened. Yeah, overdue on situations. I was young, so I left early. Gotta get up out of there.
Ah, you got scared.
Nah, I'm not scared. Just
Then you had a monster.
when is the end gonna come?
Ain't
I'm
that-
finna make an end.
Ain't no end.
No, for real.
Ain't no end if you in there.
That's
No,
right.
I'm talking about if you dealing with somebody, where's the end gonna come? You gotta make it unless
Oh, you talking about like if you gonna get
yeah,
married?
until it
something
get real physical.
else? Okay.
If it's physical, then alright.
Yeah, you got ended.
But yeah, if it's not nothing that's physical, you can end that shit at any time if you're not satisfied with it, for sure.
That is true. But again, a
Yeah,
relationship
if
is
you
supposed
got
to be more mental
obligations,
anyways, though.
Yeah, even if you got obligations to that person, you can still separate yourself and then still deal with that until you able to actually free yourself all the way, because that was all what you had signed up for, and that was unsurprisingly came with it. So you just gotta find out how to deal with it.
Hey, you right. It sound like you didn't
Yeah.
had to make that decision.
Hey,
a
she
few
gotta
times.
figure
Nah,
it out.
I'm young.
I'm
No,
still
I'm
figuring
young.
it out.
I'm still figuring out.
Hey, you got it though.
Nah, I just
But
feel
me
like,
as a young person, since I'm so young, I'm not going to deal with nothing now I don't have to because I'm so young.
Like, I feel like that mindset and that aspect is like, you know, the perfect way of thinking. Like, you know what I'm saying? You never know what you go through with a person.
Yeah.
You never know.
Things
Them
happen.
unsurprisingly.
Like, things happen. Like, the way that you handle things, like, might surprise you. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you never really know on a level. So, like, that's the perfect way of thinking, to just be like, okay. Like, okay, this shit ain't working out. Like, all right, I'm just going to exit stage left. Like, you know, we cool. Shit don't always happen like that.
Living.
Yeah, like, you got to experience some shit. I didn't experience some shit.
Yeah, life is
like, shit is crazy.
Yeah.
Have
like,
you experienced some of that shit?
I done experienced it.
Man.
I was married for 10 years.
Oh, wow.
Type
Okay.
shit.
Yeah,
So you do know.
This will be my 10th year anniversary.
Congratulations.
Like, yeah.
Congratulations.
That's what's up. That's what's up. 10 years ain't no hoe.
Ain't no hoe.
Nah, ain't no hoe. I swear.
Sheesh. I don't know what they say. Ooh, wee wee.
Ooh, wee. That shit crazy.
Well, ladies, I appreciate y'all coming on.
Thank you for having us.
I appreciate y'all helping me out for the last 20 minutes. You know, we need to go ahead and get this pop the balloon thing done. And put
Hey,
this
I'm ready.
qualifications.
We got to work on the qualifications because I'm ready to send them out.
I'm ready to send them out. And I'm going to, like, help y'all ask questions and do all the Vegas shit.
No, I'm be when they turn the camera to the side
I'm gonna
and it be
stare
the
the
people in the
pod.
back.
That's what you gonna be.
I'm going to stare.
I'm be on the show. You ain't
You're
gotta
going to
put
be
me
on the show. You're going to be on the show.
I'm gonna be one of the people talking with the host.
No.
I'll be
No,
with
you're
them
going to be
people.
right there in the line.
Well, I tell you
You're
what.
going to be right there in the line.
All we need, all y'all looking for yourself is a good brother. You know, good brother.
Quality or quantity?
A good brother.
That goes back to the conversation.
Quality.
You
I
think
ain't gonna
so?
lie.
That's what
I ain't
I
gonna
said
lie. I
too.
love my
Quality.
man.
Quality.
I love my man.
Okay, well, we
For
got
sure.
one for quantity.
I
well,
love
quality.
my man.
We got one.
I,
One.
for some sort of quality.
She was like,
Exactly.
that narrowed down
We got
fast.
one.
I do. I love
Quality.
him.
And then if he got that for you, then it's all great.
Yeah.
You know?
But there's always things. There's always things.
It is.
There's always room for improvement.
There's pills for that.
I'm hollering.
Because what we need is a good brother out here. Yeah. That's all we saying.
My man performed
36.
well.
He is my king.
I appreciate
He's my
y'all.
one. Yes, he's my father. Yes, he's my son. I can talk to him cause he understands everything I go through and everything I am. He's my support system. I can't live without him. The best thing since sliced bread is his kiss, his hugs, his lips, his touch. And I just want the whole world to know about my black brother. I love you and I'll never try to hurt you. I want you to know that I'm here for you for